Welcome to my space age bachelor pad.
It's time for Cooking with Fruit Cocktail with your host, Fruit Cocktail. Tonight's recipe, Knox Gelatin Fruit Cocktail Eggnog Pie. Here's Mona Hart.
Hi everyone, welcome to Fruit Cocktail, Cooking with Fruit Cocktail. I'm Mona Hart. Join me. Today's recipe is eggnog fruit cocktail pie. The recipe is simple and the list of ingredients is short. All you need is a pie crust, eggnog, sugar, salt, Knox unflavored gelatin, heavy cream, vanilla, almond extract, and of course, fruit cocktail. Warm the mixture on low heat on the saucepan top thing. When all the dry ingredients have dissolved, chill until it mounds slightly when dropped from a spoon. This is a great time for a cocktail. Frank, can you make us a cocktail?
Every Christian knows that nothing goes better with eggnog pie than a nice glass of eggnog. And Christmas is always better over a bed of bebop. So it's in this spirit that we offer you Charles Mingus's infamous 5-star rapturous deadly eggnog. There's lots of versions of this recipe out there, but unlike the Knox fruit cocktail pie recipe, this one is vague. Some would say intentionally cryptic. Here's all you'll need. Eggs, sugar, 151 proof Jamaican rum, which we absolutely cannot keep in this house, so we're using the Mount Gay Eclipse Heritage Brand 80 proof spiced rum, which is plenty. Brandy, don't have it, we're using bourbon. Milk, don't have it, we're using half and half. Fresh nutmeg, never had it, using the shilling. All right, how hard can this be? You gotta split the egg, right? Yolks in one bowl, whites in the other. You go like that, and then you go like that. Perfect. Wow. It says in the recipe some milk. I don't know what that means exactly, so let's try that much milk. Whip it a little bit, and then you got to put in the sugar. It says a sugar cube. Don't know what that means. So maybe that's about a cube of sugar, 1 per person. Now, in the recipe, Charles Mingus's recipe, it says don't pour the 151 rum in too fast because it'll burn your eggs. This is only 80 proof, but let's still pour it in slow just for effect. Ready? Like that. Nice and slow. The rum goes in and it gets whipped with the egg yolks. 1 shot of rum per person. I think the bourbon goes in. Let's put the bourbon in. 1 shot per person. And then I think we take the egg whites that have been whipped in and we put the whipped cream in there. I think that's actually not correct, but we're gonna try this out. You know, Charles Mingus would approve. Did you know that Charles Mingus taught his cat to pee on the toilet? That's not very improvisational, but apparently that's true. Then this goes in the eggnog. And then the last thing that Charles Mingus said you should do while you're mixing it is to put in lots and lots of fresh nutmeg. We don't have lots of fresh nutmeg. In fact, we have no fresh nutmeg. But we do have some of this fine Schilling's jarred nutmeg, and we'll put a lot in there. It's more nutmeg than I usually use, and then I'll mix it up. Charles Mingus doesn't say anything about using a Christmas glass, but I don't drink anything that has alcohol in it unless it's got a Christmas glass this time of year. So, here's 2 of these. Charles Mingus doesn't say anything about ice but he does say use a little bit of ice cream. So as if there isn't enough cream in this drink already, we'll put a little ice cream in each of these glasses, a dollop, if you will. And then we're just gonna pour the eggnog right in the glass. Just not even gonna have any more ceremony about it. Just goes right in the glass, just like that. Tea for two. Merry Christmas. Sleigh bells. Sleigh bells ring.
I think it's ready. Let's test it first. Does it mound and dollop from a spoon? I think it's perfect. So now.
Tweet, zoo, tweet, zoot, zoot, doobie, wah. Zoot, zoo, wah. Boink, boink.
Would you look at that? Okay, so we're gonna mix that all up. I'm gonna add the fruit cocktail. Heap the mixture into a 9-inch pie shell. You can find the directions on the Betty Crocker better homogenized. You're gonna have to do it again.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the folks jingle belling and everyone telling you be a good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.